Gil, your microphone.
Sorry, I'm new at this. This is Mr. Hyde, the evil twin. Yes, I've taken over. I've locked up my evil twin, or my good twin. So, yes, I've taken over for tonight. After all, this is the 4th day of Halloween. There are 12 days of Halloween, just like Christmas.
Remember, folks, non-proper hygiene, you'll get that.
Hey, knock that off! I have good hygiene. Let's see. Let me get a better look at you all. Wait a minute. There we go.
Okay,
Excuse me, Dr. Jekyll here. How's everybody doing today?
Sweating.
Yes, Dr. Jekyll, how I help you? Oh, Uncle Al, how are you doing? Didn't see you come in. All righty. All right, let's see who all's here tonight. All right, first one in was Farmall Fanatic. Kaboom! And his comment was B.O. Yeah. All righty. Courtney, Wide Family Farm came in. Michael, 58. Kaylin Strain, Urban Grandpa Prepper. Kathy, North Star Prepsteader. Oh, yeah, okay. Everybody's saying, I'm loving these comments here. Sue Downtown, Mini Homesteader, hey, and a Fishes and Lowe's Life, hey, yep. Okay, so actually this, and I kid you not about the 12 days of Halloween. Actually, when I was growing up, we ran, actually it was more like 16 days of Halloween because we ran our haunted house for the 2 Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays before Halloween, plus the day before Halloween and Halloween itself. So, and yes, I was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I was one of the guides guiding people through, so it kind of freaked them out when I changed from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde as we were going down the hallway. Anyway, so let's get on tonight's topic here. Boom. There we go. Hygiene in disasters, or personal hygiene? Really? Why? Well, let's take a look-see at some of the stuff here we got lined up for tonight. So personal hygiene equals good health for everyone. Getting started on homesteading. Hey, how's it going? All righty. And we got several things going on tonight. We're going to start off first by talking about good common sense stuff here, which is given out every year during the season. That's going to be starting here in November. Avoid close contact with those who are sick. Avoid touching your nose, eyes, and mouth. As always, stay home when you're sick. Don't take it to work. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue or handkerchief, or as we're doing nowadays with that "Luke, I'm your father" mask. Clean and disinfect things frequently. Wash your hands with soap and water, plain soap and water, and we're going to touch on this topic a little bit later on, specifically for at least 20 seconds. My mom used to make us wash our hands for a full 60 seconds. All righty. So, all right. So later on near the end here, guys, we got a special health warning concerning certain chemicals. So we'll be talking about that later on here as we get well into it. All right, so personal hygiene. First thing everybody thinks about usually in personal hygiene is what Farmall said there, BO. Now, when I first saw this picture, when I was looking for pictures for it, I didn't really realize at first that he was killing the flowers over here as he walked by. So that guy hasn't had a shower or a bath in a couple of weeks. Albany Mountain Homestead, hey, welcome in. All righty, so let's take a look here. So if you have bad hygiene, you're going to be offending everybody in your family, friends, group, etc. Some may be polite enough not to say anything. Others are going to call you out on it in front of everybody. All right, or they just may turn the garden hose on you and hose you down because they want to breathe fresh air. All right, so in a disaster situation, hey, the camp shower works wonders for keeping everybody clean. You don't have to use 20 gallons of water to take your shower. We used to do one of those little 5-gallon, actually, I guess it was more like 3-gallon heat bags. We'll see a picture of that shortly. Yes. BS, not BO. No, it's actually you step in the BS, but you give off the BO there. Getting started in homesteading. All righty. So next slide here. Yeah, these little camp showers, they can hold up to 5 gallons. The smaller ones hold 3.5. Hey, they work. We've used them at scout camp. We used them just camping. So it is something that works.
Right. And you have to be careful when you're using these type of devices because you get it too hot.
Yeah, especially one of these. Of course, most of them, not all, have a built-in thermostat inside, so the water only gets so hot. Since it's shower water, usually they keep it about 86 degrees to 105.
Right. But with the bags, the black ones,
yeah, they
could get cooking.
Yeah, if they sit out there all day in the sun, they can get pretty daggone hot. Exactly, Kathy. Won't be able to remain incognito if they can smell you from 50 yards away. And if you need to go hunting an animal, deer, rabbit, whatever, they're going to smell you coming. All right, next one here. Yeah, you can make your own showers if you can get hold of some of those IBC totes like I've been using here. Hey, two of them put together, you cut the tops off on them, turn them upside down, connect them, and plumb it up.
And you could even put a toilet in there, folks.
Yeah.
Hi, Martha. Martha's here.
Hey, Martha. Okay. This is a shower trailer. So if your city has good emergency preparedness, they should have 2 or 3 of these for areas, especially if the area gets hit often by some sort of natural disaster. Come in really handy for people. All right, so we're back to this guy. So this guy can't take a shower. What's one way he can get rid of that obnoxious odor? And wait for it. Hey, hand sanitizer works great. Our scouts of, 2011 started taking hand sanitizer to scout camp, especially when it's really cold and they don't want to have to go take a shower every day. They will use a lot of hand sanitizer, exactly, Uncle Al, to keep from offending everybody. And it works. If you have the unscented hand sanitizer, it also works really good. I had a friend of me tell me about it, that he uses that before he goes deer hunting. Now, we want to make sure we maintain a scent-free zone, because not everybody can take the scents that are in colognes, perfumes, those heavily scented bath soaps. Some of them are pretty nasty. And I think you've all seen it work with that one person that's just took a bath in their cologne or perfume, and everybody keeps a long distance away. Yeah, your eyes burn when he walks in the hallway. You step out in the hallway, 5 minutes later, your eyes start melting. Yeah. There are those guys around who think, oh, I'm French, I have to have a ton of cologne, I don't bathe. There are a lot of unscented, aluminum-free deodorants out there. And this one's from Eugene, Oregon. So those of us on the West Coast, they supported a local one. But there are a lot of them.
Now, Caitlin put up a good point. You could also use baby wipes to wipe down. A lot of people overseas does that. And we'll show you an example just right now. There you go.
This is the adult wipes. And it works a little bit. It's not as good as, it doesn't kill all the odor, but it gets a lot of stuff off. And, all right, so remember, a lot of workplaces are becoming scent-free, and you can be terminated if you refuse to follow guidelines. Now, this one's out of order, so we're going to look at it. This is a flyer that's out there for combating cholera during disasters. You can pick this up. You can download it off of Google. Just Google U.S. aid combating cholera, and this will pop up. But, so what does poor sanitation cause? Poor sanitation gives many infections, and gives many infections the ideal opportunity to spread, causing diseases and illness in the community. And if you're in a disaster situation, you want to be at your healthiest. Human excrement has been implicated in the transmission of many infectious diseases, including cholera, typhoid, infectious hepatitis, polio, tuberculosis.
Right.
And there's another one I can't remember off the top of my head, but hey, you all get the idea. It's
right,
nothing to mess
leprosy.
with. You don't want to be messing with any of this stuff.
What was the biggest? Go ahead. Yeah,
Go ahead.
Sorry. Everybody forgets leprosy is making a comeback. So be really careful. And Gil, I'll let you start this one and I'll finish it off.
Okay. So there's also another disease out there that's passed by an insect. Hold I always butcher it. Trachoma is an infectious disease. It's caused by poor sanitation, and it causes blindness. It's spread by a combination of things: poor sanitation allowing flies that spread the infection to breed, poor hygiene associated with water scarcity and poor water quality, lack of education understanding how easily the infection can spread in the home and between people. Take it away, Uncle Al.
Okay, a lot of you seen my videos from last year. I had surgery on my right eye because I had worms from flies. It's a zootropical disease. Cattle flies will transmit this disease, as Gil listed right here. You have to be careful. Make sure you have screens spray around your area if you're near cattle. This is a big cattle disease. Sheep, cattle, any hoof animal in your area. So if you're raising goats, I'd be really worried about Mr. Goat transmitting this to you. And they had to do surgery, and I had to take a lot of drugs to counteract it. They caught it in time. It hurt like hell because if you've seen my videos, I looked like a pirate for a couple of weeks.
Yep. Yeah, and there's also pigs as well.
Yep. Any hoof animal.
Yeah. All right, so the next one here. Come on. Fortunately, the United States has a fairly good sanitary system in place, but in a major disaster, whether it's like a major earthquake or something, winter storms, it takes all the power out. If the sewer septic system goes down, guess what, guys? You could have this in the low-lying areas of the cities. I'm not sure if this is India.
It's India.
That's India, yeah. So, anyways, that's just one of the things that, things can happen where our great sanitary district is also great and our system works perfect, and the power goes out, and guess what? It starts backing up. The pumps stop working. Yeah. There are some short-term solutions. They got your seat, the toilet seat with the freestanding thing on it here. You got an actual toilet processing that you can actually flush a little bit on it but you still got to take it out and dispose of it. And you get the buckets that have the toilet seat on it, and you can use them with or without bags. I suggest you use them with garbage bags and the little chemical packets that come with it to help sanitize it. Same thing with the big one here.
Right. If you don't have it, what I recommend, and I'll let Gil finish this one off first. Right, Gil?
Okay. All right. The next thing is what's called a trench line. Now, a lot of scouts use this. All right, Lori, hang on a second. We'll get back to it here in just a second. I'll answer your question in a second. All right, the trench line, the military uses it. Boy Scouts use it. You dig a trench, you poop in one end, you cover it. You poop, you cover it, and you just have that. That's one way. All right, I'll go ahead and take it over there.
Okay, if you're doing either systems, the bags or the trench systems, be sure you have lye or hydrated lime, because you want to cut down on the fly fecal. Because a lot of people forget this. You cover with dirt, but what's in the dirt sometimes? You got maggots. So you want to kill the flies before you have clouds of it.
Dr. Jekyll's gone. The evil twin is back.
There you go, Steve.
Let me get a better look at all you out there. Let me get a better look. Ow! Dr. Jekyll back here again. Dr. Jekyll Hyde's gone. Oh, man. I wish that formula would stop kicking in. Oh, yeah. So, Lori, that's what's going on.
A little humor, folks.
Yeah.
But anyway, you have to be careful with the bags. Make sure you put cat litter if it's a runny mess inside the bag so it absorbs up the moisture. Put in either a shot of bleach or a little bit of hydrated lime to cut down in case you get maggots. You want to neutralize that problem first. If you're doing a pit trench and you're covering it up, always put in hydrated lime or lye.
Yeah. Yeah. So just for those who came in late, this is the 4th day of Halloween. Yes, there are 12 days of Halloween, just like there is Christmas, and it starts on the 20th, being day number 1, and that's when all the haunted houses usually open up. All righty, next slide here.
I guess Steve's leaving. Okay, catch you later, Steve. Of course, our trainer.
Take it easy, Steve. All right. The next thing with more long-term is a pit toilet, also known as the old outhouse. And so, yeah, you dig a pit, you have a little outhouse on it. You want to make sure there's screens that keep the flies out of it. You have plenty of venting, but you want to have all the vent holes covered so you don't have flies going in there to breed. I didn't see one with a half moon, Kathy. I know, I was looking for one. I had one somewhere in one of my photos. I couldn't find it in time, so I just snagged this one off the net.
Oh, yeah. A good thing about this, on, I think, Alaskan Wilderness, they had one of these overflow with toilet paper. So after you do your business and wipe, put the toilet paper in a disposable bucket. Do not load it into the outhouse.
Well, or you make sure that it is there aren't special toilet papers like for
biodegradable.
Quickly biodegradable ones for travel trailers and RVs and stuff that breaks down quickly. That's what you want to be using. Hey, Tim Fergal is here from North Idaho.
Hi, Tim. You don't want to happen to these folks when the ground gets wet and you see this plug of toilet paper shoot out of the ground.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. The next one here to look at here. Yeah, toilet paper. Make sure you have plenty of regular toilet paper and have a package or two of highly biodegradable, quick breaking down toilet paper, because you will need it.
And remember, Germany's already rioting over toilet paper.
Yeah. Okay, so other sanitary needs, guys, do not forget the loves of your life. Make sure she has everything she needs. I don't care if you have to go to the store and get it yourself. Suck it up. Be a man. In this modern age, the ladies and guys aren't going to poke fun at you. And
Courtney, that's a good way to get poison ivy, too. Hi, Mary Beth.
Yeah. Okay, don't forget the sanitary needs for and hygiene needs for babies. Mary Beth's here. Who else? Anybody else sneak in here? Mommy? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
All right. So then one of the most important things: stop halitosis, gingivitis, periodontal disease. Brush your teeth. Now we're going to be talking about a certain thing about this here in a minute, dealing with the toothpaste, but yeah, make sure you have everything you need: dental floss, mouthwash, whatever type of toothbrush your dentist says is best for you.
And in the middle is a tongue scraper, if anybody want to know this.
And I happen to have, let me bring this up big here. Where is it? Boom. My doctor gives me these ones here. Got the pick on the one end. It's a flat pick on the one way, and has the dental floss in it because I have a permanent retainer. So we're going to go back here. There we go. So whatever your dentist says, so you do use. Now, when I was growing up, Uncle, if you remember this, how many times a day were you told as a little kid to brush your teeth?
Twice a day.
I was told 3 times a day. After every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, brush your teeth. Now they're telling you to brush your teeth. Oh, make sure you brush once every day. That's lazy man stuff. Get out. When I was working at DHS, I had a friend who carried around a little pack of mini disposable toothbrushes with the toothpaste, on it already. And every time he ate something, he's walking around talking, and then around in the office. Everybody got used to it. Although some of the people in the office actually asked him where he got his stuff. And we're getting those toothbrushes today. Yeah, Mary Beth Smith says 3 times a day is what she was told. And Lori says, even with snacks. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Go to the next one here. Because you don't want to wind up with bleeding gums every time you take a bite, even if it's out of a piece of bread. All right. Yes, I know this is ugly, but hey, get the point across. You don't want to lose your teeth. And if you are brushing and you get red on your toothbrush, it means you need to start, as my dentist says, if you're brushing every day, you still get red, brush twice a day. And it means you need to build up your the toughness of your gums. Okay, now
before we go on that, you forgot to say gingivitis and periodontal disease
and halitosis.
Right.
I caught that right at the very beginning. So yeah, you want to stop all that stuff because your body odor may be bad, but when you get up close and go to kiss your loved one, and she puts her hand over your mouth and goes, "Man, you smell like you just kissed the rear end of a dog." Yeah, you know you got a problem. Okay, now for our special health warning. Triclosan. What is triclosan and why is it such a concern? Well, I just found out it's evident it's been a concern for a little while, but I've been on the poor end of it. Okay, it's a synthetic antibacterial compound registered in 1969 as a pesticide. Remember that, people. This stuff was registered in 1969 as a pesticide. All right, it's endocrine and muscle function disruptor, a potential carcinogen. It helps create antibacterial resistance among bacteria, and it can produce chloroform gas when mixed with water. All right, commonly found in toothpaste, liquid hand soaps, cleaning supplies, cosmetics, dish soaps. Okay, so toothpaste, antibacterial soaps, cosmetics, cleaning supplies, textiles as well. School supplies, certain school supplies have it in it. And if you get those antibacterial plastic cutting boards, guess why it's antibacterial? It has this in the plastic. Yes. So it's linked to all these fun breast cancers, all this fun stuff over here. Safer options than using anything that has it in it. Wash your hands with plain soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Plain soap, not antibacterial or antimicrobial or odor fighting or germ fighting or antibacterial soaps. All right? Read the labels to avoid it. Okay. So the FDA finally bans this chemical because the risks outweigh the rewards. In allergies, it alters the bacterial flora on the skin within the stomach, leading to sensitive allergies, changes testosterone, thyroid blood levels, and hinders estrogen receptors. Guys, if we've been using this stuff, that could be one of our problems. Why we got to take that little blue pill? And it turns into dangerous cancer-causing dioxins when broken down in the body.
What year was this, Gil?
Well, we're going to get to the. It was. I think it was 2018 that they banned it, or they put it, but they gave the companies a certain amount of time, maybe even in 2017, they gave them time to come up with alternatives. Now, the FDA has banned it, but the EPA allows it to be used in common household products, cutting boards, cleaners, stuff like that. Stuff that's not good, doesn't go in your mouth directly. All right, next point here. Colgate was the biggest toothpaste that carried this stuff. On the box, right there it is, triclosan, 30%. 30% of the toothpaste was triclosan. All right, so I'm going to bring over a web page here. Hopefully it'll work here as I bring it over here. There we go. So on Bloomberg, Colgate toothpaste to relaunch without controversial chemical. This is January 2019, guys. 2019, they made this announcement that they were going to limit. Now, I don't subscribe, so I don't have the full article, but you get just enough of it there. With a lunch party on January 31st and the coming Super Bowl commercial, Colgate Palmolive is making a big splash for its new version of Colgate toothpaste. All right, guys, let me go ahead and kill that. Boom. Okay, let me bring me back up big again for a second. Back in January, I went to one of the big box stores and I got a 3-pack of Colgate because that's what my doctor's been giving me the little tubes of. All right, and I see if I can get this to show up here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, focus. Focus on that. Focus. I don't even read it, but that's it. Let me do it this way here. Guys, hang on. There it is, 30%. Yeah, 30% of that stuff still being sold in the store because the big box stores and probably the company have so much in stock that at the first of the year they were still selling this stuff. So check what you have there. Otherwise, you might turn into Mr. Hyde. All right, Sensodyne is another one that has the triclosan in it. I'm not sure if they've relaunched or not, but they're supposed to be, the bands out there, they're supposed to be taking that stuff out of anything that goes in your mouth. All right, next slide here is, there are a lot of toothpaste that never had it. When I was growing up as a little kid, I used Crest. But it wasn't until I was an adult and after I got married that the dentist we went to was giving out the little samples of the Colgate. Yeah, I like to go smack him. But anyways, so there's a lot of them here that have it. And if you're not sure, I know there's one that says, hey, it's triclosan free. So yeah, you can check around. There are a lot of options for it. Now, washing your hands for 20 seconds. We mentioned not to use the stuff that has triclosan in it. Here, Dial. This is Dial liquid hand soap, antibacterial hand soap. Has 11.5% triclosan in it. Okay. So, Lori, this is made up there. Don't use it. You got it there in Canada. All right. Years ago, I would say about 15 years ago, our sanitary district told everybody to stop using antibacterial soaps and cleaners because it was killing the bacteria that they were putting into the sewage treatment plant to eat up the sewage and
toilet paper
and other stuff in there and process it. And when people started using antibacterial hand soap and washing it down the drain, guess what it started doing to this treatment plant? Started killing all the good bacteria they had in there to eat up all the bad stuff, and they had to dump in a whole bunch more stuff, and the cost went up. So yeah. Martha, but not all hand soaps have triclosan in them. And those that do are ones that are listed as being antibacterial specifically. So yeah, all right. So yeah, guys, all right. Irish Spring also says antibacterial as well. Check the labels, guys, because they're supposed to be taking it out of here as well. The hand soaps was one of the things that was specifically listed, even though it doesn't go in your mouth, of taking it out. And Uncle Al, I'm going to make him big. Does that one say have it in it or not?
Not.
All right,
It's replaced by benzochloroquine.
Yeah.
It's the replacement.
Yeah, so Dial's already placed it in the bar soap. Hopefully they're replacing it in the hand soap here. But hey, like I said, warehouses still have it all full. They may not be able to manufacture anymore, but they can still sell what they have already processed. So that's the next one here. Now this is the old Dial beforehand, and it also had 30% in it. But I'm gonna, personally, I've moved back to what I grew up with as a kid, Boraxo. Here, yeah, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, Boraxo hand soap. That's what I got right here. All right, it's a natural, all natural, kills odors, cuts the grime, the grease, breaks it up. The powdered stuff here is great because it kills the bacteria on your hands. All right, Prairie Riders, says she went and checked soft soap. It's made by Colgate. There's none in it, so you've gotten one of the good ones now. So, and guys, you can take a hint from Martha here. She makes her own soap, and I think is Heaven's Essentials hasn't come in, has she?
Nope.
Julie. I haven't seen Julie on Elias for the last week and a half. Julie makes soaps and stuff as well, too. Heaven's Essentials. That first one, Fishes and Loaves, let me go back to it. This one here, this is from 1960 to 65. This is what we used to get it in a metal can, is how we used to get Boraxo in. That's what I grew up with. And so, yeah. So, everyone, word of advice, check the ingredients. You want to make sure it's not in any of the stuff. Okay. Now, I just picked on a couple of them there because those I just Googled, and that's what came up as the biggest, quote, offenders. So, hey,
Hi,
modern refugee. All right. So check it. Make sure you don't have any of this in any of your soaps and stuff. It's like the stuff I got of the Colgate that has it in it. Guess where this is going? In the trash. All right. Now, just for laughs and giggles. Oh, wait a minute. No, hide. Stay away, hide. Okay. All right. So, Dawn, Ultra Dawn. You look at all the chemicals that are in it and you go, what are all those chemicals for? Well, in 2018, they repackaged their stuff and they put on it here what everything's in it. Alcohol denate and stabilizes formula. C10-16 alkylamide oxide boosts cleaning. Chlorinates, adds color to product. Fragrances, add scents to product. Methyl preservative. I ain't going to mention all these numbers here. Blah, 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 blah. Boost cleaning. Phenoxyethanol stabilizes formula. PPG26 stabilizes formula. Sodium chloride thickener. Sodium hydroxide balances formula pH. Sodium lauryl sulfate provides cleaning. Yeah, so water holds ingredients together.
Now, if you read the top of the label, only brand used by rescue workers to save wildlife. So we're contaminating them too.
Yeah, well, it says here that the
oil spill,
the surfactants are biodegradable. All right, and it contains no phosphate. Now, so this is 2018. Let's look at 2011. What the label said on it, and they took this warning off here. I can't find the warning anywhere for it. Do not add bleach. So the chemicals in there react with bleach. Okay, so that's my poke at Don. But just another reminder here, folks. I can feel the... Yeah, we use Don too. But just the fact that has all those big chemicals on it makes me kind of go, what?
Yes.
All right.
Tree oil and charcoal has been used on the East as an antibacterial soap. Only problem with it is they used to have a toothpaste like it, but after you brush your teeth, what does charcoal does to your teeth?
Makes it look like you've been chewing black licorice.
Yeah.
Especially if you didn't get everything off your teeth.
Also, it had a racist name to it, and I can't say it because I don't want Gil to get banned.
All right, so moving on then. Oh, Robert Moores has several bars of pine tar soap from Sasquatch. Does that stuff actually work?
Yes.
Okay. Modern says pine tar soap is awesome. Okay. So, guys, for sanitation needs, make sure you have a supply of water. If you got to store it, whatever, you're going to need a supply of water just to live on. And you want to have some supply of water for some sanitation needs. Because unless you store enough clothes for a year, you're going to need to wash those clothes at some point in time because they're going to get mighty smelly.
I'll wait until Gil finishes, and I'm going to go back to the laundry bit.
Okay, so I want to go back to the laundry bit. Let's go back to the laundry bit since we got clothes up here.
Okay.
Yeah, because the next one is the end.
Okay. On laundry and clothes, there's two factors I have to bring up. Typhus is spread by lice. And another thing, if you don't do fresh clothes or laundry, you'll get lice or typhus because dirty clothes and lice transmits typhus.
Yeah.
Okay, Gil?
Yeah. Okay, and I think that is it. So anybody want to talk about anything else? Oh, man, I'm getting a headache again. Oh, man. I'm back. The evil twin's back. Beware. It's time for Halloween coming up. No. Get out. Oh, man, that guy's ridiculous.
True Courtney, lice does not like Don. If you were exposed to all those chemicals, you'd be running away too.
Yeah, you might be turning into something you don't want to turn. No, I'm not going to turn. Okay. Okay, so
coconut oil.
Okay, what she's asking Modern about, do you get it from? All right, so Modern collects rainwater for making soap. Okay, does not like lice does not like Dawn dish soap or coconut.
I mean, she means coconut oil.
Coconut oil. And I'm just reading up here, catching up here, what's going on here. Martha's asking if he gets the live from Ashes. She wants to see that in action. That actually would be a good video to watch how to make soap. No, I don't do the Hulk. No, I do not do the Hulk. I don't turn green. And on Halloween, I turn kind of reddish maybe when I change, but
Okay. Another thing to follow up that everybody missed, because we had the riots and protesters and social activities with mass groups, they might be some kind of sexual urges. So I always tell people you better have a lot of these if you're young, because STDs and SHTF is going to be hard to treat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing about I didn't, it is something I had thought about talking about is, hey, Mother Nature, boys and girls, birds and the bees. Yeah. So, balloons.
And no, these are make terrible condoms. You can't use rubber gloves either.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Who wants to have a baby during apocalypse? Because I did a live stream about delivering during an apocalypse. That was about 6 months ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Dave was on it.
Yeah.
Also, folks, you got to remember STDs like syphilis, gonorrhea. I forget the other 6. But, you don't want to get that because there's certain drugs you cannot get during SHTF. And you don't like the old treatments like they used to do on Lewis and Clark, because in Idaho, there's 6 spots where Lewis and Clark were, and you can find traces of mercury. What was the old, I hate to say it, old cure for it was a very long needle with mercury shot through the urethra of the victim, and every time he peed, you could follow the trail of Lewis and Clark goes through the west, and you just find the mercury areas. It's like horrible.
Yeah, the other thing they used to do was they had a silver rod they'd heat up really hot, but
I think they put it in several cowboy movies. You do not want to get that.
Yeah. Great Scout and Cat House Thursday, they talked about that too.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if anybody wants to arrange for a time where we can actually have a full live stream on it, like Martha suggests, send me an email. In the bottom of the description is my email for Camppatton Family Compound at gmail.com. And we can set up a time to a date to do one specifically. Okay. Fishes. And the thing, mercury for.
That's a questionable subject, folks, and we're not. Whatchamacallit? You could ask Hubble's cat. They use some mercury to stabilize the vaccine overseas, not in America, not in Europe, but overseas, every place else. China was a really bad. They got caught a lot of using mercury in their vaccines, and this is one of the things that our president put a foot down on it. And I found out one of my diabetic medication might have mercury in it. What the heck do they call it? Metformin.
Yeah.
Great. I just need more mercury in my system.
Yeah. It's interesting on mercury. There was in one of my criminology classes, they did a thing on this. The one guy was going to poison his friend to get control of the company, and he poured a bunch of mercury into one of the guy's drinks or something, and so the guy drank whatever, and he wound up drinking the mercury. The guy, when he got home, went to put the mercury bottle away, and it, then slipped off the shovel and broke in his bathroom, and mercury splattered all over the place. Which one died?
And hi, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony. Well, the answer is which one died. The one that drank it didn't die. The one that had it, that the bottle broke, that was trying to kill the friend, he wound up dying because the mercury evaporated and he breathed in the fumes. Drinking mercury is like not a laxative or something, but it just goes straight through you and out the other side.
Right. That's how they used to kill
tapeworms.
Is that the long one?
Yeah, tapeworms.
They used to use that to kill tapeworms. That's why you had a lot of the foreign people in the 30s and 40s. Now, folks, don't forget, pick up your masks.
Yep.
Even the cheap Chinese paper mask.
Okay.
Anything to cover your face, and use a cloth if you have to cough.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to get Uncle Alan sick. I have bad lungs, folks. I don't want to die.
Yeah. All right. Now, just as a side note here, I wanted to fire out to everybody. Where is it here? This one here. Okay, Uncle Al.
Yep.
Here we go. Let me blow that up big. All right. The San Francisco Bay Area, predominantly the East Bay Hills and stuff, all where the Oakland Hills fire were over in Mount Diablo and the other ones, are expecting a 20-year wind event starting Sunday.
Now, anybody who is old as me and Gil, remember the Oakland Hills fire. That's when everything burned down in Oakland.
Yeah, well, not in Oakland, up on the hills. The hills got cleaned.
Oh, yeah.
So, starting on 11 a.m. Sunday morning through Tuesday morning, they're expecting high winds up there, gusts to 50 miles an hour. And when they say winds 20, 30 miles an hour, that's constant. 48 hours of wind with high gusts. And that's in the valleys. That's not up on the mountaintops. Mountaintops are expecting 50 mile an hour winds with 100 mile an hour gusts. So
no open fires or smoking.
Yeah, and
they're really serious.
And there are still some of the fires that are still smoldering and going. So, yeah, that's what's coming up here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that back down. Boom, boom, and take us up to here. Yeah, there we go. And take that out. All right. So we're coming up on an hour here, so we'll be doing stuff here in a moment. So go ahead, Uncle Al.
Okay. I'll let Gil finish after I promote this. You gargle with this if you have dental problems, but be sure to flush it out afterward with water.
Mm-hmm.
If you see it foaming, go see the dentist. That means you have periodontal disease. Okay? You gargle for a few minutes. Do not swallow it. Let it soak in your mouth. Spit it out. If you see vast amounts of whiteness, like you have rabies, that means you have periodontal disease. So go see your dentist and get proper treatment.
Yeah.
Okay, Gil, back to you.
All righty. So, anybody have any questions or comments on personal hygiene and or suggestions for people to take care of personal hygiene? All right, give me a couple seconds to put that up there. Coming up here on Tuesday, we're going to be doing for Tactical Tuesday, talking about backpacks. The right backpack makes a difference. Am I going to point out what the right backpack is? No, because I'm going to help you decide what's the right backpack for you. Because personally, I do not like internal frame backpacks.
Right. And
My
also,
my son,
it,
who's a scout, he actually was an Eagle Scout at 16. He was I just lost it. He won the Denali Award at 16 and 3 months, and also was in a venture crew as well. And he did a lot of hiking. He thought everyone was talking about how great internal backpack frames were for him, and I will let you know what he discovered next Tuesday. So, sorry, cliffhanger.
no problem. But Kaylin also put up a good quote right there in the comment section. Don't forget pet hygiene. If you have pets, dogs, cats, anything that uses litter or poops outside or poop everywhere, you have to dispose of it properly. Again, flies and flying insects. You don't want to be in Africa. And if anybody's been in Africa or South America in certain areas, you'll see people with skin lesions you would not believe from the flies. Now, me, because I live in cattle country, I wanted to show you all the scars that I got from last year just living here, not wearing a long sleeve when I'm tending cattle. I still got a few fresh bites too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been, 20 years since I wore short sleeve shirts anytime during the summertime, whatever. So, yeah. All right. No, I do not like fanny packs. I do have my Merce, which is a satchel bag. The guys at work actually the girls at work named it my Merce, my man purse. But actually, I can show it right here. This is my satchel bag, and it also was a good place where I carried my could carry my pew on duty. Anyways, yeah. So Tuesday is going to be backpacks. The right pack makes a big difference. Next Friday, I'm going to do a short live stream on Friday, but the big stuff's going to be on Saturday for Halloween. I'm going to have 2 on Saturday, one earlier, I'm not sure of the times yet because I'm working on finding out exactly when they're running the trunk or treat here in town. And so I'll be working on that just before I go for that. And I'll probably have one from Trunk or Treat if they have it for the otherwise I'll just have something here afterwards. And we're going to talk about all the fun stuff about Halloween. And I have 20 questions to ask everybody out here. Actually, 21 questions. I expect this chat to put in the answers. And basically, just a quick flip on it. Do you celebrate Halloween, or is it just another day? Gee, what do you think my answer is? Do you decorate? What's your favorite decoration? Well, I got 21 questions for everybody about Halloween, and I expect to see all the answers pop up in the side chat. All righty? And so that's what's coming up there. And then, of course, the following Tactical Tuesday is Election Day, the end of the world. Or is it? And, of course, Uncle Al has a new direct. Let me throw it up there. He being monetized, he's able to get a custom URL. So his is youtube.com/user/DieBullfrog79. Yeah.
And I'll be doing more cooking videos for you poor, unfortunate people out there until end of election.
Until you got fat. Hey, I need to lose 72 pounds to be back where I was when I got married.
Then eat my cooking.
And I still dress up. Oh,
Then eat my cooking. Try the peanut butter and liver pate. Eat that, lose 10 pounds.
heck no. Liver does not cross these lips.
Okay, how about
I even took a beating from my dad with his 2-inch wide belt for not eating liver for dinner. After that, my mom wouldn't fix it anymore.
I love liver.
I know. Nobody in our family did except my dad. She'd fix it for him, nobody else.
Yeah, because Uncle Al's so strong. I eat liver and peanut butter milkshakes, or smoothies, as you kids call it. It's good for you. Make you strong. Grow hair on your chest, even women.
All righty, folks. Let's see here. I'm just hitting the last things here on it. Yeah, this is sort of more of a messenger bag, but it's got multiple pouches in it and stuff. My chiropractor said I had to stop carrying my wallet and checkbook in my hip pocket because it was throwing my hip out of whack and dislocating my sciatic and my L3. So, anyways, nobody say no to the fanny pack. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, I think I got everything up here. Robert loves liver and onion. That's what my dad liked. All righty, folks, we're going to wrap it up tonight. Hopefully you won't see Mr. Hyde on Tuesday for the backpacks. And we're going to go ahead and call it a night here and remind everybody, stay happy, stay safe, stay prepared, and we'll see you in the next video.